Welcome to Yawdvybz TV. Before we start, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend. Now on to the news. 86 motorists ticketed, 6 people arrested in St. Mary public order operation. The St. Mary police ticketed 86 motorists for various traffic violations during a joint public order and public safety operation in Port Maria on Friday. The operation, which was led by Deputy Superintendent of Police DSP Kevin Francis and involved health and environmental agencies, also resulted in 6 people being arrested for various offenses. We have engaged our stakeholders to make St. Mary safe. In this operation were several persons, after visiting food establishments, have been prosecuted for not having any food handlers permits, DSP Francis said. The state agencies he referenced were the National Environment and Planning Agency, National Solid Waste Management Authority, the St. Mary Public Health Department, and the St. Mary Municipal Corporation. DSP Francis said the operation was not to oppress the people of Port Maria, but for their own safety. When you block the pedestrians from the sidewalks with your stall, you are going to force the pedestrians to walk in the road, which would become a safety concern, he said. On the matter of safety, DSP Francis implored residents who may be stealing electricity to cease and desist from doing so, considering the potential harm that can occur. I ask that you become compliant with the Jamaica Public Service and be mindful of what can happen. That children can become electrocuted, he warned. He further implored residents not to harbor persons of interest in a crime and instead call the nearest police station. 2-year-old girl, 16-year-old boy among 7 killed in road crashes in last 7 days. 7 more people perished in motor vehicle crashes on the nation's roads during the week ending Friday, May 31st. This has pushed to 170 the number of people killed in motor vehicle crashes since the start of the year. It represents a 3% reduction in fatalities when compared to 2023, or 6 fewer deaths, according to the Island Traffic Authority's Road Safety Unit in its latest update on Friday. Those killed during the past week includes 3 motorcyclists, one of whom was a 16-year-old boy and a 2-year-old girl who was the passenger in a private motor car. Also killed were the driver of a commercial motor vehicle, 1 private motor car driver, and a pedestrian. Meanwhile, the RSU is reporting that fatal crashes have decreased by 9% when compared to the prior year. Overall, it said pedestrians currently account for 19% of the road users killed as of May 31st. Motorcyclists account for 32%. Private motor vehicle drivers account for 16%, and private motor vehicle passengers account for 11%. Vulnerable road users, pedestrians, pedal cyclists, motorcyclists, and pillion riders account for 62% combined of the road users killed as of May 31st. Males and females account for 86% and 14% respectively of the road fatalities to date. 3-year-old chopped to death by a mentally ill man in St. Mary, 5 others wounded. A 3-year-old boy is dead, while 5 other people are nursing injuries following a chopping incident in Paji, Port Maria in St. Mary on Wednesday. Police have identified the deceased as Usha Campbell of Paji. Another child is among those wounded. It is reported that the victims were attacked by a man believed to be of unsound mind. According to the Port Maria police, between the hours of 3:30 and 4 p.m., Usha was walking with family members when he was attacked with an iron pipe and a knife. In her efforts to stop the attack, the boy's mother and 5 others were injured as they received chop wounds to different parts of their bodies. The police were alerted, and the wounded persons were taken to hospital. The young boy was pronounced dead on arrival. 1 person was treated and discharged, the others remain hospitalized. Police say the suspect has been apprehended. Man claims he had no idea $18.7 million worth of cocaine was in his luggage. 52-year-old Thomas Edwards, in whose luggage $18.7 million worth of cocaine was discovered, says he had no idea the contraband was in his suitcase. He claims the suitcase was purchased by a casual acquaintance after his original one was damaged on his way to Jamaica. Edwards' local address is Hatfield, Manchester, but he lives in the UK. On Wednesday, he pleaded not guilty to possession of dealing in, attempting to export, and conspiracy to export 8.75 pounds of cocaine. He was offered bail in the sum of $1.2 million following a successful application by his attorney Martin Thomas in the St. James Parish Court. During Edwards' bail hearing, Thomas told presiding Judge Keisha Grant Price that his client was unaware of the presence of the contraband in his suitcase at the time of his arrest. According to Thomas, his client traveled to Jamaica for vacation, and his suitcase was damaged while in transit. He stated that a family member assisted him in acquiring a new suitcase and that someone known only as Marcus, who runs errands for them, was asked to purchase the replacement. The court was told that Marcus was not personally known to his client. He is someone he has seen around the house since he has been there, Thomas explained, noting that the drug was discovered when his client arrived at the airport. Thomas further informed the court that they are currently cooperating with the police to assist in a particular aspect of the investigation with the hope of yielding positive results. The attorney also noted that Edwards has no criminal record and that he has been cooperating with the authorities since he was detained on May 22nd. During the proceedings, it was also noted that several documents are currently outstanding from the prosecution's file, including a forensic certificate, a scene of crime statement along with ACD, and a justice of the peace statement. As part of his $1.2 million bail condition, Grant Price ordered the accused to report to the police 3 times a week and to surrender his travel documents. The case will be mentioned again on June 26th. Allegations are that on May 22nd, at around 5:10 p.m., Edwards was preparing to board a flight to Heathrow, England, at the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay when a security check of his suitcase revealed a false compartment where 3 packages wrapped in black plastic were found. The packages were examined and found to contain a substance resembling cocaine. Under caution, Edwards reportedly said of the suitcase, "A borrow me borrow it in there. One of my drinking friends named Marcus. A Marcus give me de suitcase." He was subsequently arrested and charged. Bail offer for accused cable thief amended, change of address granted. Shaquille Needham, who was intercepted while allegedly trying to pilfer cables from telecoms provider Flow, was granted a change in the address where he's required to reside following a successful application by his legal counsel to have his bail conditions varied. Presiding Judge Keisha Grant Price granted the application when the defendant appeared in the St. James Parish Court on Wednesday. Needham is facing a charge of malicious destruction of property. Defense lawyer Dalton Reed submitted a request for a modification of bail terms for Needham to be allowed to live in St. Catherine. In the meantime, the court was informed that the case file remains incomplete due to the absence of one outstanding statement. The matter will be mentioned on June 19th, and Needham's bail was extended. According to court documents, at approximately 3 a.m. on April 10th, the investigating officer and a colleague were dispatched to Valencia Drive in Mount Salem in response to a report from the Police Emergency Control Unit. Upon arrival at the scene, the officers observed fragments of black cable wire on the ground. While checking the area, Needham, an electrician, was observed standing on top of a utility pole, clad in black attire, sporting hard-working boots, and outfitted with climbing gear. The officer asked him to come down from the post, and when asked why he was there, Needham reportedly said, "Officer, Me did just a trifie get some of the wire fi go sell to me friend named Bobby Brown because me son is sick. It was later confirmed that the wires belonged to Flo. When arrested and charged, Needham reportedly said, "Beg you a chance, officer." Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend.